Um, here we go.
Click the button. There we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, WND versus VOR. This is the third place match. Whoever wins this gets third place, the prize money, and I guess the bragging rights in a sense that they are third.
I really hope VOR wins because top 3 EU would, despite everything that's happened, would hurt.
Would be slightly boring, I suppose. But in any case, we will take a look at what's happened. Yes, Duckman, this is a best of 3. And WND bringing St. Vincent, Schlieffen, Moskva, Napoli, Worcester, Des Moines, Marceau, Daring, and Gearing. Very interesting choice in the Worcester there.
On the side of I had to turn my spawns off to do the replay
because there's a reversed screen.
And I don't. We're revert. Oh God! See, I'm so messed up by the betrayals that I haven't done it. So WND's green, yeah.
Yes, WND is green. So,
okay, so on VOR's side, you've got Ohio, St. Vincent, Des Moines. I'm guessing Chad, Manitar, Moskva, Petropavlov, Gearing, Gumo, Kaba.
Yes,
God damn it.
Langula pointing out, and you are absolutely correct, WND is a CIS or Russian team who migrated to EU because of, unfortunately, all the stuff that's going on politically. So
no politics. Moving on.
We stay away from politics, absolutely. They are part of EU for this King of the Sea. And as a result, we see an EU team versus an Asia team.
Okay, Zach, you watch a ton of replays.
I do.
You are a super Unicum player. You look at these comps and you even have the luxury of seeing initial deployment who wins.
Yeah.
Let
me tell you, I don't like a Worcester on this map. I think actually I really think a golden lion is better than a Worcester on this map. So I don't like the Worcester for WND. It's gonna be able to fire long range arcing shots ish over islands, but I think that a Gun Leo would be more useful for that team. Now for VOR, I don't like the Habarovsk. So
you're delaying.
No, I'm not delaying. I'm trying to just analytically explain because I didn't expect you to ask that question.
Yeah, I know. That's the fun of this.
Between the two comps, I would have to put it towards VOR. I love Manitar in this. I love the ability of the Manitar to radar everything and kill destroyers. So I have to go to VOR with this comp. What do you think?
WND.
Why?
Hands down, easy peasy. So the only weakness is, I agree, the Worcester, but they brought secondary Schlieffen, St. Vincent, Ohio. Arguably, your Ohio is comparable, but it's lacking torps. Minnow is very situational. Kaba trying to cap B is comically funny. We're seeing that pan out right now. And because we got to see the deployments, WND has learned the error of their ways, and they actually have a non-lemming distributed team. Now, Napoli can take care of itself on the west, so can St. Vincent. So you got a good Marceau there who does Cap A, and you got Gearing, Des Moines at C. This looks beautiful. Every part of their deployment makes sense.
Okay. So we're about to see, here's the Worcester detected by the Haba, pops his radar, and here comes some shots from the Petro. I'm waiting for best Naomi's.
Yeah, Ohio. That's what I'm watching too. This Kaba is getting
here comes right
correct, and he's beached. No Worcester.
Ohio shells coming in, and they missed because for some odd reason they thought the island wouldn't stop the Worcester.
And Daring smokes them. Beautiful.
Yeah, this is
beautiful.
This is a good play here. Classic now seeing the smoke, realizing he's not going to be able to get free shots forever. Curiously, the Worcester continuing to shoot at the Ohio instead of the Haba. There it is.
These shells can... Nope. Nope.
Nah.
I mean, why are we trying to cap with Kabas? We saw one time where you could go in early and B with a Marceau and get lucky, but that's a whole lot of luck.
I kind of feel like the early aggressive play kind of makes sense, right? Because you get the enemy team to get kind of on the back foot. The problem with the Kaba is that once it's detected, it's really hard for it to cap afterwards. Now he's trying again. Bless his soul. He is trying again with a Moskva that does have radar, I think, available north of B cap. So
Yeah, and Hydro if he slots south.
Mm-hmm.
And take a look at W&D's team. It's a straight line.
Yep, there's the Moskva radar. We saw one time where you could go and be with a Marceau and get lucky.
Look at the Wooster has got the art to hit this shot.
Yep, he does.
Bye-bye, Kaba. Time for you to leave B.
Although I still feel a Golden Lion would have been better with the Dutch oven because, I mean, you don't have to worry about arcing over an island. You just literally drop on it.
But have we seen a Golden Lion win?
Hey, everybody in chat, say hi to Calvo for a second. Former senior community manager for Wargaming North America. Good to see you, my dude.
What's up, man? And yeah, it's so for VOR, they have to pick a ship and ISO it. And the best thing I can see, we can't see it at the moment. I think it's going to be this Des Moines. The gearing has sheared off from him.
Yep.
I'm assuming he's in some kind of smoke, but you've got Petro radar who can suss that out. You've got Des Moines that could shoot at him.
Speaking of Des Moines, I do not know that I like how the gearing Des Moines for WND north of CCAP have split.
Yeah. I don't know if he smoked. If he smoked, you get a little bit of time, but that Petro has such great angles on him right now.
Exactly.
If he gets spotted out, he's cooked.
Exactly. So I don't like seeing that split. VOR seems to be doing a better job of keeping their gearing and Des Moines together on the 10 line. And
well, take a look at B. Schlieffen going in.
Schlieffen going in. Petro taking a torpedo from Takbir's gearing. But yeah, the bigger story, I think, is B. But also look at south of A. Look at the Minotaur for VOR setting up, getting ready to jump forward. He's got a friend with him, and I can't read it. I think it's the Haragumo. So that's going to be a very crucial play, moving him into the A-cap, or at least close to the A-cap, where he can radar it.
And nuke this Wooster, who's moved. I don't know if they have that spotted out, but that's it's an aggressive move by the Wooster.
It's a curious decision for, to be sure. Also curious, look at Classic Noun in the Kappa getting ready to YOLO charge the Moskva. Now he's detected on Hydro. Oh, he's doing the thing, dude. He's stopping. He shouldn't be stopping, but he's stopping. Oh, sadness. All he had to do is keep going, in my opinion. It's the thing.
Well, and if you could, does Kaba have? I don't play a ton of Kaba. Does it have left side, right side like French? No, right?
No.
Just two.
They're center marked.
He would die. And take out the Moskva, but that Moskva is threatening to split.
Yes.
Petro Des Moines. There is an Ohio there. That Ohio should be able to crush this Moskva.
If he was a Marceau, then he could torpedo the Moskva and switch
the double. Yeah.
And I mean, that would be the ultimate of the hero plays, but that's not what we're seeing here.
And we're seeing double Hydro though from WND, Moskva and Schlieffen both. That's bad communication. Possibly and bad gearing. Yeah. That's a question mark. It's a question mark smoke. Don't like that.
Meanwhile,
I still think they've got the W though locked up. And Gumo's in A.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, look at the Gumo in A. He's got A. That will tick up points for VOR with WND having no caps at all. They will give up the A cap. Now the question is,
and it's on the Wooster now.
Yep, can VOR hold it? Shots coming in for where they think the Gumo is from the Napoli. They miss, but that allows the Minotaur to shoot at the Napoli, as well as the St. Vincent.
I would say for both teams right now, with positioning, repositioning, they are spreading damage well across teams, with the exception of the WND battleships.
Yeah, they're not taking many hits at all, are they?
I mean, you're taking risk with the Schlieffen, which is fine. The St.
Mm-hmm.
Vincent, though, that the ship you want them shooting at
Mm-hmm.
this early in the game
Mm-hmm.
is not taking a ton of. He's not sponging up a ton of damage.
Right. And you expect that to happen. Now, the gearing for VOR was detected, looks like, on radar for just a little bit from possibly the Moskva. But you can see that Asphodelis is firing back right now, no problem. Oh. I was hoping to catch a little bit of game audio, but I think Raptor's a little bit too far away to be able to catch that. Ooh, Minotaur goes down to the St. Vincent. Now, that's huge.
Oh, that's trouble now.
That is absolutely huge.
That springs the Napoli, that springs the Marceau,
Yeah,
and the St. Vincent, who has turned around.
Yep.
He will be able to turn, and now we've got some shots on this Gumo from the Marceau, and the only thing that can help him is the St. Vincent, who can't shoot him if the Marceau stays where he's at. So 3-on-1.
3-on-1.
And the Gumo's running for his life. And that cap that they got is the points are negated. They're under 300.
Yep.
And WND is going to be able to take this cap back. It's looking good for them. Again.
That's right. Oh,
Moskva
wait.
is low, though. Yeah,
and there he goes. Down. Okay. Now
they've been working hard on this side.
They have. VOR still needs to come up with a cap, though.
Well, and take a look at the Schlieffen. He's left that vulnerable position with Kaba torp rushing and has come over to help. And I think that's fine. There's going to be a push at B, though, and that's where your Wooster is about to counter the St. Vincent.
Well,
and not have fun times.
Well, Dark Temple is trying to go in. Now, of course, the Daring is going to drop a bunch of torpedoes. We see Schlieffen shells coming in. We see
the Moskva radars. So at least the St. Vincent knows what he's getting into.
Mm-hmm. As many shells as possible. Now, the interesting thing is Dark Temple immediately stops, seeing that, sniffing out torpedoes coming in from the Daring. Which I guess makes sense. But
yeah, I mean, you don't want to lose him cheaply, but that was your play.
Yeah.
And now you've got the Moskva moving in to be the Schlieffen.
Mm-hmm.
He's the shot here.
This is the second time this battle we've seen VOR put the brakes on a plan. And unfortunately, when you do that, the Wooster does go down.
Ohio!
From an Ohio shot. Come on, Raptor. Where's that Ohio shooting from? There it is.
Yeah, did not see that.
Very nice.
Beautiful shot.
Very nice shot. That's crucial because it does allow Dark Temple to.
But look at the Marceau. Look at the Marceau. He's going for the St. Vincent.
I see the Marceau. Temple seeing that he should be moving forward. He's not. He's still backing up. Come on, dude. Hit the W. He's afraid of the Daring.
Did they knock a rack out? No.
Nope. He's afraid of the Daring. He takes 3 up the butt because he took so long to react. He takes 2 more up the butt, and now the
island
Daring
saves him.
No. Now the Daring is going to get the kill.
No, I'm saying the island saved the St. Vincent from that 6 torp.
Well, sure,
Boom.
but he dies to, well, technically to the Marceau, but he dies to the Daring torpedoes as well. So that was a very good assassination there of Dark Temple's St. Vincent. Little low reaction time there, costing VOR one of their battleships.
And their super heal battleship. So HP in favor of WND without the possibility, and now they're farming Moskva, and they haven't capped B in the process of all of this. The Kaba back to his little locale will eventually be able to get this, I believe. And now it's going to be Gumo hard spotted. And I think the Marceau you just stay here.
There's no need for him to come out.
Let the St. Vincent and Napoli do work. Cross shots coming from the Schlieffen. They're going to miss.
Yep.
They did manage to get 2 now. They have C. They have B, but A is unlocked.
Yep.
And the Schlieffen, after all of that, has come and turned around and will be able to plant himself into A.
You mean it's a B?
B. Yes. Sorry.
That's okay. That's okay.
I'm trying to watch this mini map The Gearing Des Moines at
Sir.
sea. I want to see what the hell's happening there
Yeah, I do too.
because that's where they have to kill these guys.
I'm concerned about your yard work after this. I'm just gonna put that out there. Move.
I will rig that rake up if necessary.
There you go. I'm curious about this. Yeah, this Des Moines that's on the one line for VOR. What's he shooting at? What's he doing? Is he seeing the enemy Des Moines? I'm not seeing any hit point change. Okay, now we can see him.
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
there
look
it
at
is.
how much HP they have.
Right.
These guys have done amazing considering the pressure they've been under.
Yeah. Okay.
And just for clarification purposes, who did you pick as the winner here?
Oh, shush you.
Ah, mister, I'm concerned about your yard work.
So
Kaba, though, not very rarely are we seeing these picks pan out.
considering how much you were rooting for the underdogs in normal King of the Sea, I'm surprised that you picked WND.
I just based on comp and
Mm-hmm.
position,
Mm-hmm.
they learned.
Mhm.
Like learning and changing and not lemming training is. Look at the Ohio. Ohio's making a move on the Schlieffen,
Yes, he is.
or maybe the Des Moines.
I think he wants to hit the Des Moines, but the Des Moines is smartly moving forward. So,
Where are his guns pointed, Raptor? Where is there? You go.
Yeah.
It's like he can hear me.
He's looking at the Gearing and the Des Moines, which is what I thought. He wanted to hit the Des Moines. Des Moines moved forward, so now all he can do is hit the Gearing.
An angle from the Schlieffen.
Yes.
That's huge.
That's pretty
But
important.
we're 3 minutes and 40 seconds left, and they're just now trying to I don't know what the word is here, like unstick this Gearing Des Moines, who has just been a pain.
Now, okay, hold on a sec. Des Moines just packed up. He's put himself in a position to possibly be shot at by the Ohio, but the Ohio wasn't ready. Here comes the salvo finally. Ah, HE loaded for the Gearing. Okay.
Another question mark torpedo pattern. Not sure what that's all about, but it's been working for them, so I can't be too critical.
Oh, look at
And
that.
look, Des Moines
look at the
charging.
Des Moines, Des Moines action.
Ram.
They're going to ram.
Ram. Yep.
That's
Not a
okay.
big- That's huge for WND, minus the
That's
Gearing
huge for-
dying here.
Honestly, that's huge for both. But the big thing is the Gearing dying for WND does help VOR a bit. Now, VOR still up 2 caps to 1.
And only 245 left. Marceau low. Schlieffen's probably going to be the obvious target here. And
You
yeah,
get it out.
big hits. Ohio did get some good hits on the Schlieffen. He needs to go forward.
Yeah, Moskva for VOR very low. That Marceau is so low for WND. If they can just get that Marceau out. But I don't think they're going to be able to. WND doing a nice job of keeping that Marceau from being shot at. Meanwhile, VOR's Moskva is kind of like, here I am, come shoot me.
Well, and they're spending a lot of time shooting the St. Vincent, which is the last ship you want to be. She's got 3 heals left.
Alive and dry? Yeah.
Yeah, that is not like they're loving the fact that they're shooting at the St. Vincent right now.
Well, sure.
Okay, great.
Ooh,
I'll just heal all of this back up.
cargo line coming in on Sadie Wong's Petro. They will all miss. But I think the big story here is Hanabi Moskva.
Dead.
Go on. There it is.
Nice.
So now, I don't see a way back in for 4 unless they can manage to kill 3 ships.
Well, and that's going to mean Gumo, Gearing need to start making some decisive moves. Kaba positioning to get shots or torps on the Schlieffen, which is big, but his not if it's at the expense of his death. Shots from the Ohio on the St. Vincent, but there goes the Ohio, and it doesn't matter.
That's
They
huge. That
they're
will
still
seal the
shooting
deal.
at the St. Vincent.
That will.
They're
seal
loving
the
this
deal.
if they're WND.
Sure. And there goes the Kaba, and that is game 1, ladies and gentlemen. Game 1 going to WND. I just have to set it up on my side here. Boink. Yes. All right, we're going into the game. Gonna get Stevie off my lap. Come on, get up. There you go, bud. All right. Here we go with our next battle. This is VOR versus WND round 2. VOR absolutely needs to win this game to have a chance. GP, do you want to start with VOR or do you want to take WND?
I'll take WND.
All right, so VOR is bringing a Kremlin, a St. Vincent, Des Moines, Marseille, another Des Moines, sorry, a third Des Moines, Yuyang, Kava, and Petro. Now, interestingly enough, Des Moines is one of those ships that is just very comfortable to play from. It's very easy to pivot and hit whatever target you are hoping to hit. So I would say Des Moines is a very comfortable choice if you're not quite sure what you're going to come up against.
And on the side of WND, you've got double Marceau, daring, gearing, a 2DD difference. Moskva, double Des Moines, St. Vincent, Ohio. This is the one map, I will say, that the super flexibility may hinder your strategy. And if I'm looking at VOR and their buffet of Des Moines,
yes,
I'm saying they're going for CD and they're just going to try and lock that down and cross shoot everything. But it doesn't appear to be the case.
All right, Des Moines does bring with it
2 DDs, man. Daring.
Yep. Des Moines does bring with it the ability to basically shoot anything relatively easily. Lots of good DPM with its high reload. So it brings that to the table. But you're right, only 2 destroyers does mean there's going to be a bit of a spotting disadvantage for VOR.
Well, they're going to make up for it with radar. One of the Des Moines of VOR already getting clocked. And if you're only bringing 2 destroyers, okay, why in the hell are one of those a Kaba?
I don't have an answer for you other than they want to pull an Elser and bring a ship that's just bad and then lose.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say.
And weirdly enough, in this comp, we'll have to see how it develops. They know where both Marceaus are. So early quick cap B, early quick cap D.
Yes.
If they're not capping C or D anytime soon.
No.
So I'm looking at that A B cap, and I like this. Yuyang outspots Marceau, has radar. He's got 3 ships that are going to be able to shoot, and maybe Des Moines from C really far away, at least to help with the Ohio. But they've got the daring on WND. He's going to be able to keep plinking away at C. The Marceau going to keep trying to cap D. They have the radar to be able to stop this for a little bit.
I like the Marceau. We just saw the Marceau for WND running just outside of Yuyang's detection.
Oh, no.
And here come the torpedoes. Lupus is going to go down here. There it is. First blood, WND at literally 3 minutes and 10 seconds into the game. That's pretty much like ranked battle first blood. You know what I mean? Like when you go in and the first person on your team dies in 3 minutes and change, and you're just like, really? Really?
That's your entire plan. Your entire plan hinged on that dude.
Yes, it did.
And you died to Marceau Torbs.
Ouch.
Great radio. Like, is that has to be a radio location?
It's got to be radio location. Absolutely. Even if it's not, it's a great decision to torp up that direction, one way or another.
And now the only DD that VOR's entire COTS rest on
is a Kaba.
Is the Kaba.
Oof.
So love to see them pull this up. And he's farming outside D at the moment.
I mean, what else do you do with the Kaba, right?
You lose.
Feels bad.
Yeah, this is going to be a blowout.
It's looking like that. I mean, I don't know. How is VOR going to be able to recover from this? I don't think
Kremlin
they can.
Push through C, and Ace. I was thinking about this. Like, if you can split the caps and have AC or BC.
Okay, they're getting Marceau at least. I don't think they'll kill him though.
No.
Marceau's doing a nice job of holding his fire. Yeah, I don't know, dude. It's just not
And now
looking good for VOR.
St. Vincent at A was hit so drastically, having to pop that heel. He's now kiting away. You've got Marseille, Des Moines with no spotting, and free farming Kaba.
That's right.
He wasn't just the linchpin on that flank. He was the linchpin. That was the plan. Because you're bringing these Des Moines and Petros to just radar out and hold C as long as possible while you win B and then flank.
But you're not winning B anymore.
You are not winning B. Or if you do, you're losing so much health to do it, it's not worth it.
Look at the minimap for a moment. Just appreciate the lines that you can draw on both teams, right? From C cap into D cap. I mean, they are very close together.
But look at Raptors highlighted this. He showed what Green can show, and it's nothing. They see nothing. Yep. They can choose when they get spotted, and look at the Des Moines. Ooh, he gets lucky. Island helps out a bit. But then he's dark. He takes a shot. It's a high value, high potential shot, and now he's got to deal with the daring. There's 0 torp threat, minus Kaba, who's not putting himself in any... Oh, this game is just... cooked.
Already done, huh?
I don't see how they win this.
I think it's going to be tough for VOR to find a way back into it. Basically, they have to hope for WND to make, I don't know, 3 big mistakes.
And 1 person to disconnect.
Well, that would be one of the 3 big, I suppose. But yeah, I mean, like, I don't see it.
Yeah, what caps here? You win by kills, but you're wildly outspotted.
All right, so here's the thing. If you're VOR, in my opinion, you tell everybody on the 9-10 line just to hit W and push straight in. Try
and
to
just see if you can clean house.
Right, try to catch him off guard. You might get lucky with it. You might not, but I mean, it's worth it versus just sitting here and bleeding hit points, bleeding ships, all of that.
Man. St. Vincent is broad to the Des Moines. He doesn't have the angle of the dangle. Kaba still free farming at D, despite being the only destroyer alive. And at a certain point in time, when the game state changes, if you're the only DD, I don't give a shit what your plan was. You have to account for what's missing from your team. And free farming Kaba is not doing that.
And that's the problem with the Kaba. You should be, if you're only going to rely on 2 destroyers, you need to pick 2 destroyers that can absolutely carry for everything.
Or at least cap and spot. Like, it's 6 cruisers and a Kremlin and a St. Vincent against 4 destroyers.
Yep.
And Marceau is taking damage, trying to cap D. Are they trying to cap with the butt of the Kremlin? Because
I mean, look at this. We got both 4 battleships in the same grid square, essentially. Like, that's a problem.
Yeah, I'd be laughing if I was WND right now and just being like, guys, just don't screw this up. Now the gearing is low, the Marceau is low.
Yeah.
HP is similar, but that's because they brought a ton more cruisers.
I mean, but let's face it, it's their game to lose for WND.
Oh yeah, and there's a dead Petro.
And yeah, the Petro is dead too. So what does that leave you with if you're VOR? And I still can't believe this. VOR, well known for destroyer shenanigans, choosing a very non-destroyer comp. It's weird. It just doesn't feel right. You know what I mean?
Well, and if you look at what WND has brought with the 4 destroyers, even like I'm gonna hypothetical this because we're not gonna see a good game, but had the Yu Yang lived, he could have spotted out the Marceau, and so you bring it down to 2 destroyers on 3, and you do get Ohio and Moskva with Yang Torps, perhaps.
Okay.
But then all that's left for that flank to shoot at is St. Vincent, Des Moines, and then Des Moines that's going to be so far out of range you don't get crushed. So like all of that you're developed. There goes the Marceau.
VOR does.
They are going to be able to cap. The push is on.
Temple goes down though. Big hits on Dark Temple. And MIDI push every line, not one line, every line, and that would have been 3 minutes ago. It's too late now. They allow WND to basically completely envelop what VOR was going to do. So at this point, VOR doesn't have a shot. If they had pushed all lines together.
At this point.
No, but even going back to the earlier part, the thing about Des Moines, if you're going to put a whole bunch of Des Moines together, what you do is you literally just hit W with them, and you just buzzsaw
focus fire.
Yes, you buzzsaw the hell out of everybody. They didn't do that. Okay, well, that's on VOR, unfortunately.
That's a dead Des Moines.
And that's going to be Hatnabi is about to die. There he goes. Ironically enough, to another Des Moines at epically long range. Kremlin goes down, best Naomi. Now there are no battleships remaining for VOR. It's all cruisers. WND to push and seal it, MIDI. They could have, but they didn't need to. The worst thing, honestly, the worst thing you can do in competitive is push and throw because you pushed. So WND realizing they've got the destroyer advantage as soon as that, what was it, Yu Yang died, frankly, they're good. They don't.
And
need
look
it.
at this Kaba in all of this. He's just there,
saving a star. So I mean that's
a Marseille down. Yeah. Wow.
That's just what it is. You know, good battles fought, but WND is going to come away with this.
Our victory is in sight.
As the big winner. They're going to take third place. VOR is going to be pushed out into fourth place, which means they get nothing. You get nothing. Good day, sir.
No, they get money.
That's true.
They get money. They get $5,000.
Which also means that our top 3 teams amongst all servers are EU, and EU.
Fourth place is better than no place. This is a shitty way to go out, though.
True that.
They 9-0'd them. They 9-0'd them, right?
True that. Yep. Let's go to the winner's
No,
screen.
Marceau died.
And WND wins once again over VOR. This time, let's tick that up appropriately. There it is, 2-0'd. Dunsies.